Before we start off with today's video, I want to talk to you guys about my friends over at So Avant-Garde. So Avant-Garde is a place where you can go and you can explore a wide range of niche perfumery, so much variety. They have discovery sets, they have samples, they have a lot to offer for those looking to elevate their collection, those who are curious about other things, of other qualities, of other brands in perfumery. All right, so save yourself some money. Use my code DEDRICK10. DEDRICK10 gets you 10% off on anything on So Avant-Garde. All right, so I know a lot of people are really in love with the brand of Mind Games as well. So I got something for you too. You want to head over to Mind Games and do some discovery, do some searching, do some looking, save yourself some money by using DEDRICK10 as well over at mindgames.com. All right, so head over there, see what you like, see what you're interested in. I recommend sampling. All right, and then you can get you a good feel if you want to make a purchase from So Avant-Garde or mindgames.com. All right, so y'all check it out. Let me know what you guys get into, what you guys like. Let me know down below in the comments, man. And happy exploring for sure. All right, let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. No negativity. Zero whatsoever will be tolerated on this channel. I would not let it live on this channel. All right, so all the wild comments and things like that, we're getting it up out of here, man. You know, we're keeping this based on positive energy and positive vibes. So just know, if you're new around here, that's what we do here. All right, this is a safe space for people to come through and have a good time, discuss fragrances, get a couple laughs maybe, and you know, let it be a good part of your day. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into the topic of today. I've been doing this all year, and I gotta credit Justin Copeland for this. I thought it was a great idea where he talks about some of his best experiences with new fragrances, or whether it's a full bottle form, decant, or whatever, and documenting it quarterly throughout the year. All right, so it's going to help me as well. Being a content creator, when I get to these end of the year videos, I can use those as references because can't lie, I smell so many different fragrances throughout the year. Some things can get lost in the shuffle, and then I'll be like, oh my God, I forgot all about. It'd be like that sometimes. If you know, you know. All right, so we're here to talk quarter three. There's a few days left in September, so we're gonna go ahead and do the quarter three video, 10 of the best fragrances that I have tried in the quarter 3 months, which is July through September. All right, so we're entering into the fourth quarter. Let's go ahead and tap in. And before this quarter of quarter 3, I had never smelled anything. None of these fragrances, they were all brand new first experiences for me this year. So here we go. Let's go ahead and tap in. Up first, this is probably the greatest aquatic fragrance in my collection. It's up for conversation, let's just say that. From the house of Lorenza, we have Artik. Artik, man, was this such an enjoyable discovery and an enjoyable wearings with this. I took this on my anniversary trip in August, and when we were out and about all day, this was one of the fragrances that I wore on our trip, but this salty, aquatic, citrusy, it's so many things going on. I swear it's about 100 notes in this particular fragrance. Long lasting, great quality, great performer. And if you like aquatic scents, man, this is one to definitely tap into. It kind of has like this cool breeze effect to this fragrance. That's just the best way I can explain it right now. But really enjoyed this. The wafts that were coming off of my skin, off my clothing while we were walking around Savannah, Georgia, where we were. I wore this a couple other times during the day. Just a really great fragrance for sure. From the house of Lorenza, we have Artik. Definitely one of the best that I've experienced in quarter 3 of 2024 for sure. All right. Up next, we just had a great week discussing this brand new release. Incredible time here on the channel. For me personally, and a lot of you have expressed how you guys felt about the content. And this is exceptional. And is going to be a superstar for the fall. From the house of Argos, we have Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame from Argos. My goodness. Shout out to Christian and his team over at Argos. What a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man. You get so many things of, you get this fruity, cinnamony, I think that's a word, cinnamon fruity, some warm spices in here as well. This is something unlike anything else that I think Christian has ever done over with Argos, and it is exceptional. A beautiful blend, high quality, presentation, everything, check. And I'm really looking forward to my experiences with this coming up this fall. But upon arrival, smelling it for the first time, it definitely had to be on this list. And I did an interview with Christian talking about this, so you can check that out after this video. And there's also a dedicated real first impressions review as well, but more talk on this for sure. One of the best I smelled so far, well, in the quarter 3 so far this year. From the house of Argos, we have the beautiful Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame, you can use the code DEDRICK10, all right? DEDRICK10 to, save you some money on a purchase. And the Discovery set that also has a Sacred Flame, all right? So check it out. Up next, this right here is going to be an elite versatile wear for me. From the house of Ormonde, we have Cashmir. Get that in focus. There we go. Cashmir from Ormonde, and I was not expecting this beauty right here. Wow. Saffron, cashmerean, pink pepper. There's a freshness to this as well with some citruses up top. Beautiful woodsy feature with this fragrance. And this is just one of the best from Ormonde. It's just one of the best. Now, the Montebaco Intensivo and Verano and Toulouse and, so many other offerings, Arabesque, so many greats, right? To Ormonde, man, it goes on and on. But this right here, it's at the top for me. And it's my love and appreciation for the saffron. The saffron and the pink pepper really do a beautiful dance. The woods representation, this stuff is incredible. You can wear this all year round. It comes off a little bit warm, but fresh at the same time. You can wear this in every situation possible except a beach day. A hot beach day, I wouldn't recommend this, but anything else, just moving about your day, every day, this could be an option. Great quality here. This blew my mind the first time that I smelled this and I wore this. Great experience from the house of Ormonde. Definitely had to be on this list for quarter 3. We have Ormonde's Cashmere. Come on, my camera don't like this bottle. Cashmere, dope. Love the bottle style. Love everything about Ormonde. It's fire. All right. Up next, from the house of Bon Parfumeur Petit. All right, we have 902. 902 from Bon Parfumeur, and man, oh my goodness. I think they noticed blonde tobacco here. Blonde tobacco, brandy, a beautiful sparkly orange citrus in this fragrance. Cinnamon. It's just fantastic. This is so well blended. Beautiful tobacco style scent here. And that brandy and that blonde tobacco really are represented well in this fragrance for sure, man. I cannot wait to wear this out once we get to a little bit cooler weather in the fall and definitely in the winter. I think you can wear this on a spring evening as well, but that boozy nature is what I'm excited for. The tobacco is good here, the cinnamon is good here, that sparkly fruity citrus up top is nice. But man, the brandy note in here is stellar. Get your nose on this, man. It's really good. A pleasant surprise from the house of Bon Parfumeur Petit. We have 902. The butcher senior here reported for duty. And someone asked me, what does the butcher mean? I butcher a lot of fragrance names. I'm not ashamed. I try my best. All right. All right. Up next, man, from my friend Tony over at Scent Journey. This is such a well done, complex beauty. There's nothing like this in my collection or that I've ever smelled. Ever. This stuff is awesome. From the house of Scent Journey, we have Bourbon and Bluegrass. Bourbon and Bluegrass. They've redone their bottles over at Scent Journey. And as soon as I was done recording the video, well, a couple of days later, I was watching the playback and I was smelling the fragrance. It's something I like to do, a little insight to me. I'll watch my playback and, you know, smell the fragrances. But this smells just like a Moscow Mule. If you know anything about that Moscow Mule, that ginger beer, that lime, you know, that boozy, refreshing style of a drink, here you go. Tony was able to do something remarkable here. Remarkable. And I remember talking about this on my first impressions. Well, it was an unboxing as well, live on camera, and I was blown away by what you're getting here. And this is going to be something fantastic for the fall. I could definitely see me wearing this on a date night, to an event in the evening times. There's a beautiful, beautiful representation of just something unique here. And it's really, really good. Blew my mind, captivated me. And Tony got a banger here for sure. He has a lot of bangers with Scent Journey, but this stuff is fire. From the house of Scent Journey, we have Bourbon and Bluegrass. You want to smell different? You want to smell unique? You want to, you know, have a great quality experience, a fragrance experience? Scent Journeys, Bourbon and Bluegrass for sure. All right, up next, this is quite possibly the sexiest fragrance in my entire collection. This is one that my wife is head over heels for. Compliment magnet, beast of a performer, beautiful profile. From the house of Sospiro, we have Dolce Melodia. Man. Shout out to my guy, Tazo the reviewer. Salute Tazo. This is one that he put me and my brother Ross on a Decant swap live stream. And I ordered this bottle immediately and I took it with me on vacation. With me and my wife celebrating our anniversary, and this stuff is citrusy, it is smooth, sweet, it is just florals, it is outstanding. This stuff is sexy. My wife asked me, just don't wear anything else but this. That's all you need to wear. I sprayed it on, we were getting ready to go out. It traveled to where she was in the hotel, and the conversation started there. The hugs and all of that started there. And when you get that type of experience with the fragrance, that's good for me. So this stuff is stellar. I enjoy it a lot. My wife enjoys it, and it's just flat out sexy and one of the better experiences thus far in 2024, and definitely in Q3. From the house of Sospiro, we have Dolce Melodia. Dolce Melodia for Sospiro. Very popular house, gained a lot of steam, but Dolce Melodia is the best I've ever smelled from the house. This stuff is incredible, incredible. All right. Up next, from the house of a Chanel, one of the new versatile anytime, any place kings, anywhere kings, we have Allure Homme Sport Super Leggera. Super Leggera from the brand, from the house of Chanel. It's Chanel. Woodsy, citrusy, nice, just a nice everyday wear. That's where I'm going for. A nice everyday. Look, mind-blowing, change the world fragrance. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you want to wear something every single day, you don't want the, complications of, having a fragrance collection, this is one to consider. I put in the same space as Dior Homme 2020, Dior Homme Sport, Versace Pour Homme, just many other simple and ready to wear, ready to go fragrances. And this is represented with that. Limited edition fragrance, not to put any pressure on anybody, but this is not going to be around for long. I saw the conversations out there and I did my research, and this is indeed something that is not going to be sitting around for that long as of right now. But again, you take the classic Allure Homme DNA, you infuse it with more woods, you keep a beautiful orange citrus there, and you get something really, really beautiful. This stuff is fire. So glad to have it in my collection. From the house of Chanel, we have Allure Homme Sport Super Leggera. Definitely one of the best experiences of the quarter thus far, quarter 3 in 2024. All right, up next, man, this has really climbed the ranks as, you know, one of my favorite Manceras, man, ever. And I was so taken aback. I've been hearing about this for years. I caught a great price on this fragrance, man, 50 bucks for this 120 ml, but this stuff is fire. From the house of Mancera, we have Soleil d'Italie. Got this for a steal. When I purchased it, I blind bought this, and then it was even more of a steal when I experienced it. Man, the citruses, this fresh spicy tones. I believe there's a cardamom in here. You get a lot of lemon in here, bergamot, sparkly citrus, beautiful musk. Man, this stuff is fire. I love the opening of this, the first couple of hours smelling it as it develops on skin. At first I was like, yo, this is just particularly like a summer particular fragrance. Like, that's it, summer day. No, you can do more with this. This can be a signature scent. Now, although this has, you know, summer vibes with it, of course it does. But I just think this could be a great office fragrance. This could be something versatile year round. The citrus in here really pops, those fresh spicy tones in here as well. This stuff is fire. Like, really, really enjoy it. It's up there. It's up there with Cedrat Boisé and Au Lemon Mint for me. It's up there. This stuff is fantastic. From the house of Mancera, definitely one of the better pickups and experiences in quarter 3 for 2024. We have Soleil d'Italie. Soleil d'Italie. This stuff is fire, man. It's fire for sure. All right, 2 more left to discuss. This is simply a beautiful, I'm ready to call this a leather masterpiece. I'm ready to call this a leather masterpiece, man. I just did some content on this fragrance, you know, for my friends over at So Avant-Garde, and this stuff is fire, man. From the house, I think it's Maison Duroc, we have Mousse de Cuir, or Mousse de Cuir. I categorize this as a gourmand leather, coffee, cacao. There's a sweet latte effect here. There's a hazelnut here. Man, this stuff is beautifully done. The leather in here stands out, but it's not obnoxious. It's not screechy. It ain't your granddaddy's leather type of vibe. It is not. This is a beautiful creation. And Maison Duroc, I believe, is a new niche house, but they do have apparently some quality offerings. And I look to dive more into the house, but this is up there, top 3 leather in my collection because of how different it is with those gourmand effects, with that very nice quality leather that's in here. Man, it's awesome. And I'm smelling my skin because I have it on right now. I'm not wearing it today, but I'm testing it today again. And I've done that for several days, but this is definitely a top experience for the quarter. Definitely. From the house of Maison Duroc, we have Mousse de Cuir. Beautiful gourmand leather experience here for sure. All right. And last but not least, this is one of the first fragrances that I experienced in the quarter, and it is crazy close to its originator. This Inspire take is wild. So good that I haven't pulled the trigger on the original that I want to add to my collection, because I feel if a clone or an Inspire take on a fragrance is that great, then you gotta add the OG at some point in time out of respect. And this is what this is for me. From the house of Dumont, yes, we have Celerio's Elysium. Celerio's Elysium. You've probably heard me talk about this a few times throughout the quarter, throughout the year so far. And this is an inspired take on Ormonde's Montalbano Intensivo, Montalbano Rovano. Those two are very, very similar, but they do different things. But this is in that class. Juniper, woods, musk. Oh my God, it's just a perfect, versatile fragrance for me. I mean, it's along the lines of like Silver Mountain Water, that DNA that's been developed over time. You know, you have these base DNAs that come out and change the game, like Silver Mountain Water. That's what I think Montalbano Intensivo and Verano, that's what I think that DNA is. And personally, I like this a little bit better than Silver Mountain Water and those versatile king fragrances out there like Gentle Fluidity Silver and, you know, things of a different tone but you can wear every day, super versatile for no matter what you got going on. And I'm gonna get the OG of this, whether it's the Verano or the Intensivo. I have samples of them, so I know what they're about. But when I smell this one, I say, yo, Dumont crushed this. This is my favorite from Dumont. My favorite fragrance, more than Nitro Red and Black and all that. This right here is my favorite. And one of the best experiences of Q3 for sure. From the house of Dumont, we have Celerio Elysium. Great price. You can get this for really a steal, man, over on the perfume box. All right, so there you have it. Those are my 10 favorite new discoveries as of Q3. Haven't had any experiences with any of these before Q3. All right, so we're gonna do this again for Q4, and of course for Q4 we'll have you know, more the end of the year type of videos and things like that, because the year is going by so fast. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys have been loving and appreciating for Q3. What did you add to your collection, or you know, what did you smell via Decant or sample or whatever? What are some of the fragrances that you guys really enjoyed discovering in Q3? Because these are my 10 and they're fire for sure. All right, so I appreciate the love and support. Until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Y'all know what it is: positive energy, positive vibes, splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, y'all, peace, splacker, until next time.